Hello everyone. So today we'll discuss about the remaining karmas which we have not covered in the previous videos. So let's quickly start with it. Okay. So first two types of karma which are grouped together and which are opposite of each other. First let us discuss that. Okay. So that is sakam, karma and nishkam karma. So first let's discuss about the Sakam Karma. Okay. So Sakam Karma is the karma which we do for again material pleasures or material possessions. Okay. Material gratification we can say. Okay. Through hard work, like what which we do in our daily life. For example, I'll give you an example. You'll get to know better through example. So working hard for grades or promotion. Okay. So, like working hard for material gratification, and there is no ritualistic process included in it. If you have watched my previous videos, in that we have talked about Kamya Karma. Okay. Kamya, uh, Kamya Karma. Kamya Karma is the karma which we do to attain material possessions, but through ritualistic process, through yagya or through anything which includes a certain type of ritual. Okay, so kama karma is attaining material pleasures or material gratification to through ritualistic process, and sakam karma is doing the karma of material world to attain material things. So that's the basic difference between both of them. Okay. Then nishkam karma. Nishkam karma is like one shlok is there, when like very beautiful shlok is there in Bhagavad Gita, and it's very famous. Okay. It's karmanye vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma ma karm phal hetur bhurma te sangotsav akramani. So that is like don't let the fruits of the karm be the like motive of your karma. Okay, don't let the fruits be the motivation, or like you have to um, like dedicate your fruits to the god. Like you have to keep in mind, like I'm doing this karma, but I will not be attached to the fruits of this karma, whichever I'll get. Okay. So sakam karma is doing karma for the fruits, and nishkam karma is doing for the sake of doing it, for the sake of duty. Like there is no personal profit included in this. Okay, so nishkam karma is doing karma without being attached to its fruit. Okay, as simple as that. Okay. So, in Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna ji promotes this type of karma we all should do, so that we don't get entangled in the cycle of samsara, that is the cycle of birth and death. Doing regularly, doing the Nishkam karma will definitely take us to the path of moksha, path of liberation. Okay. Then Vikarm, Vikarm Vikarm. Vikarm. Okay. Vikarm is that type of karm which is not aligned with the path of dharma. Okay. So we should not do it. Any type of karm which is not aligned to the path of righteousness or dharma. Okay. That type of karma we should not do. Okay, so that is vikar. Okay, and if you have watched my previous videos, in that I have talked about similar type of karma, that was nishiddha karma. Nishiddha karma is the type of karma which we shouldn't do, and it is banished by scriptures. So, what is the basic difference in this both type of karma? Okay, like we should not do any type of karma which is not like in the path of dharma, in the path of righteousness, and like if we see the example of nishiddha karma, that is lying, violence, okay, murder. These are also like these terms are also not aligned with the path of dharma. So that is why it is banished in the scriptures as well. So what is the basic difference? So the basic difference between both of these karmas is that Vikar, like first we talk about Nishid. Nishid is, there is a list of karmas, okay, which is like you don't have to do this, that. It is written in the scriptures that are called as Nishiddha karma. But Vikar changes, like it evolves with time. Okay, there are certain types of karmas which is not mentioned in the scriptures, but we should not do it as it will be against the dharma. Okay, so for example, hacking someone's ID password and taking out money from their bank account will not come under Nishiddha karma because it is not mentioned in the scriptures, but will definitely come under Vikarma. Okay, because it is not aligned with the path of Dharma, and it's not right according to Dharma. Okay, what is left is Akarma. Akarma literally translates to inaction. So what that means? We should not do any type of karma. No, it's not like that. We like I'll explain. Okay, why it is called as inaction. Okay, we have seen in Nishkam karma, we are not attached to not attached to results. Okay, but in a karma, we are detached from our karmas as well. Okay, a karma में we detach from our karmas as well. Okay, so that is a karma. What does detaching from karmas means? Like you are basically the first step is doing Nishkam Karm, then we reach to the state of Akarm. Okay, Akarm is the higher spiritual state. Okay, we can start with Nishkam Karm, then we can reach to the state of Akarm. Okay, detachment from Karm. Okay, so have you seen, I'll give you an example. Have you seen the sadhus which like sit and they all they do is keep meditating and always doing the dhyan. Okay, so they don't sometimes they don't speak as well, because speaking is also a type of karma. Okay, so they are detaching themselves from any type of karmas which will give them certain results. Okay, then it will hinder the path of their deliberation. So that's why it is called as akarma or inaction, doing like the detaching oneself from any type of karmas. Okay, so that is a karma. Okay, and the people who are in the material world, okay, like, yeah, do like people like us, okay, can do the nishkam karma, and slowly they can reach to the state of a karma. So that is why it is called as inaction, because we are detaching ourselves from our karmas as well. In this, we have to do our karma as like we cannot fully detach from our karmas as well. So in the living in the material world, if you are a sadhu, that's a different thing. But yeah, we can start with nishkam karma. Okay, so that's all for the karmas part. Then we'll move on to the dharma vimarsh, and we'll see how different scriptures present dharma in front of us. Okay, till then, thank you and bye bye. Oh yes, please subscribe to my channel, like my video and share it as well to spread the beautiful treasure of Hindu Dharma. Okay, bye.